Hi folks. The second one today, one for Patreon and one for you. Line and wash, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but it'll have water in it, no doubt. So this is on the £90 Saunders Waterford rough, and I'm not sure how this one will behave. The best paper I've used for line and wash is the cheaper Fabriano £130. Not because it's good watercolour paper, it's a studio practice paper, but it's quite a smooth finish. Therefore it's sort of easier to make a mark. This, you sort of hit and miss, like built-in dry brush. Well, I've got a rigger here, so we'll make something up. So got my black acrylic, can be pot. So we'll just start. So at this stage you get that lovely contrast between black and white. Now, as you know, if you watch the trailer for the Patreon one, you'll know I did the bike ride this morning on the Wandle. So a little bit of edgy stuff. It's a bit of undergrowth. Could be my local park, it could be your local park. But, let's have another layer in there. Well, the weather's sort of come back. Looking at my barometer, and it's shot up to rising from, well, cold and miserable. And what you put up, put down, it's good for a little bit of a impression of something happening there. Put some bigger trees in there. Okay. Just all these little planes as in different bits of perspective. That seems to be an exercise in that, isn't it? That's, using the size of the brush. Let's put some stuff here. You know, I've gone a bit too central with that really, but you can always adjust that in the mount if you've got a little bit wrong. Probably concentrating on something else. Bring that across here. To make an interesting, or try to make an interesting foreground here. So reeds sticking up there. Just a bit of black acrylic paint, cheap from Wilko's, but actually they don't do it anymore. They've stopped doing their range of cheap acrylics, and some of them were really good. So I feel a bit mortified about that. Having promoted it so long, I think I did myself out of a job, because I couldn't get it in the end, because it sold out. And the thing is, if it sells out, why do they discontinue it? There's demand for it, it's rather daft, I think. Okay, I think I've done a bit too symmetrical there, but never mind. So we'll just develop this side. The great thing about these things is the drawing takes longer than the actual painting, because you're just washing in. So it's line and wash. Whatever you do, don't let the paint dry on your brush. Keep it moist. Love doing these. Right, now we want a bit of a background there, but I've just put in some heavier stuff on here. My 7 Islands. Okay, that's a reflection of that in. So I won't put too much on that one in the background of that. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to dry it, and then we'll get on with the painting. So headphones off. Now go. Okay, that's that. Let's give it a wet using a large hake, Ron Ranson hake, of course. There are several similar types to this, but don't be tempted to Well, you can try, this is your money of course, but this one, the Ron Ransom one, is pretty reliable. They don't last forever though, for a few months, and then you've got to get another one, but so they're cheap enough. All my paintings I publish on, like stills, on Facebook, on my Facebook page. We'll just put in some background colour. Persienna, like a dramatic sky with this one, I think. A bit of Persienna in there. Touch of red maybe. Make sure you dissolve the colours. Yeah, that's nice. It's a bit of a sunsetty colour. Right, I'm going to put a bit of cloud in there now. You can really work away at this when it's wet, but there is a critical time where you have to stop. Brushes are split. We'll bring that together again. And then we put a dark bit in the foreground. Just to bring the reflection of the sky in. I do. Reclip. You don't need to pre-stretch your paper. This is a lightweight, £90, but it's a heavyweight paper. I'm going to give that a try now. Headphones off. Right, I'm going to use the medium hake now, the Ron Ransom medium hake. I don't get anything from Pro Art for promoting these things, but take my word for it, they are the best available if you're a hake painter. Right, medium hake. Now I'm going to put in some background colouring. I'm using a bit of Payne's grey and a bit of ultramarine. It's always, they're good bedfellows. Give a cool tone. You see what happens? It pushes the contrast of, or lowers the contrast now. So I'll get some nice shapes with your hake or your brushes. This is a very light touch. So for those that are struggling with the water, it's because I'm using just a slight drag dry brush over that. I think I might put a little bit of green in there, a bit of yellow. Right, I'm going to just stiffen up the of the other side. I mean on the horizon. But maybe I should let that dry first. Okay, so now we're going to attack this foreground now. So definitely want some burnt sienna. Bit of yellow, raw sienna going in. There's a bit of burnt umber as well. And just drag that over there. Right, a bit more dark, a bit of Payne's grey, bit of burnt umber. Just darken that a little bit. Okay, do the same on the other side. Or similar, something similar. Could even use a bit of light red. I don't often use the alizarin crimson. I don't know why. It's not that I've never got on with it. I mean, I always have. I used to use it quite a lot. It's quite opaque, that. You need to control the water in your brush as well. Spring green. I'm just putting sort of thick body colour, well not body colour, but thick, so more or less out of the tube. Sometimes I don't know why I put one on and I go over it. Right, okay. Want some greens on these trees here. So, a bit of yellow. I've got two yellows here. I've got cadmium yellow, pale, which I don't really like. Probably why I got rid of it in the first place. But it's just not a strong colour. It's a little bit insipid. Right, there's a bit of Payne's grey in there, a bit of burnt sienna, a bit of yellow. I'm going to just put a little bit of shadowy colour in over there. Right, something the other side, but bigger. I've got loads of tubes of this yellow, so I might as well use it. Bit of burnt sienna in there, I think. Bit of Payne's. Got to have some water on your brush. Right, let's get a little bit of that colour in there. Okay. I need a bit of background colour now, just to maybe just warm up that bit over there. So we'll have a darker green because it's in shadow. Bit of Payne's grey, bit of that yellow, bit of this and that. Quentin and Groening here. Try to get some reasonable shapes with your with your hake. Right, I'm going to dry that off and might use a bit of gouache on it. Right, headphones off, go. Good. I think I want to take those trees up a bit higher because they're further, or they're closer than that lot, so we're going to make them different. So we'll use that bit of nice yellow. Such a blue, I think. Right, then we'll go with the darker shadowy colour. Okay, I'll dry that off, then I just put a bit of real work in, then we're done. Right, I've run over my cable. He's whacking that office chair here. Ooh. Oh, what's happened there? Might have broken the wire doing that. I think it might have overheated. Right, okay, well. I'll just put a bit of detail in some of these things, what it dries over there. So a bit dark. Payne's grey, a bit of burnt sienna. Bit of this and bit of that. I'll change the rigger to my favourite, this one. This one oops, sorry, I don't retrieve it. Put it out of my hand. Some of you know Gary Crosby. He's a disabled artist in Swansea, and he held this exhibition for the Veterans Association, which sold out. A fantastic effort. And I was chatting to him on Messenger earlier, and I sort of had to confess that I might have an exhibition coming up at Denby's sometime in the distant future. A friend will organise it. And I haven't got any ready really. All my work that I do online is for YouTube or Patreon. I'm not painting these for sale. Well, as such, I'll sell them, but I sell some of them on my Etsy shop. But they're not gallery quality. These are entertainment. These are for you to learn from and practice, or just enjoy with a cup of tea, like I do sometimes with my old colleague Stephen Cronin and Alan Owen. I spent a lot of time talking to Alan Owen on the phone, and a lot of you support him. Okay, that'll do. Good birding, just to link it all together in the old colour. Okay, I'll sign. Oh, I was going to put some gouache in, wasn't I? Oh, I've stuck it in the Payne's Grey. Oh, let's sign it. Okay, put that to one side, put a bit of tape on the top and we'll have a look at it. It's a bit small, that one, but I've got a larger one, but I don't want too large. Oh, let's try that one. Well, there we go, that's not bad. Let's just raise this up. Oh, let's just zoom out. There we are. Okay. Well, I hope you like that one. I hope the video's okay. Gary pointed out that the beginning of the last one I did on YouTube, a couple of days ago, was a bit in and out with the focus, but I had it on Zoom, started Zoom, and because the focus is on auto, it was playing about a bit. But I think most of the video was okay. It's just the beginning, and I hope the same here. Anyway, I hope you like this, folks. Have a look at my Etsy shop and Patreon. There are something like 347 videos on Patreon now that are exclusive to that channel. And Etsy, I've got about 50 paintings on there for sale. So, I hope to hear from you. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Happy painting. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.